Ugh, alright, hold on. I need to do a reaction thumbnail face. Yeah, that'll probably do, right? Masterpiece. Reaction videos are a staple of YouTube content. They've been a thing for almost as long as YouTube has been. And I can kind of understand why. It's like a synthetic version of finding something you like and wanting to show a friend in the hopes that they like it. Except in this case, the friend is just some random person on the internet. But when done well, they can actually be pretty entertaining. It's a shame that those good videos are far and few between, with most reaction content either having little to no reaction from the reactor.
You turned her against me!
You have done that yourself!
You will not take her from me!
Or they fall into the other extreme of where the reactor doesn't stop reacting.
Hello there.
Oh my gosh, you know what, let me tell you a story. When I used to work in a bakery, right, I walked in one day and the head chef comes out of the door, out of the kitchen, 2 cakes in his hand. He's got a chocolate cake in his right hand, lemon drizzle cake in his left hand. Now the lemon drizzle icing, horrible icing to put onto a cake. Anyway, he says, now no word of a lie, he says to me, hello there. Unbelievable stuff. Anyway, which one of these guys is Yoda? So anyway, why am I talking about this stuff? Well, a few days ago, a viewer sent me a message because he noticed something strange. A guitar player by the name of Alip Ba Ta, with over 4 million YouTube subscribers, was getting reacted to a lot. And by a lot, I mean well over 1,000 reaction videos in a week. A lot. And not just by your standard reaction channels either. Even Guitar Gear channels dedicated to equipment are doing these reaction videos. And no matter who uploads them, they get tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, even millions of views. Why? What's going on? Well, let's start at the beginning. There's actually not too much information out there about Alip Ba Ta, other than he's Indonesian and there's been reports that he's a forklift driver. Other than that, all we know is he's a fingerstyle guitar player. And let's get this bit out of the way first. He is very good. Not only are his arrangements of covers very musical, but he's even doing some really cool stuff, like I have to show you this. That is the first time I've ever seen someone make an acoustic guitar sound like a violin, and he did it with like a radio antenna. Amazing stuff. Anyway, he's gained a lot of fans, and he's now sitting at over 4 million subscribers on YouTube. There's been Guitar World write-ups, and reaction channels do what they do, and react.
Oh, baby!
Heck yeah! Wow.
There seems to be 3 types of channels that are involved in this. There's the reaction channels who do reactions as their main thing and they do them all the time. There's the big ones which get big views. Nothing surprising there, other than maybe the bulk of their popular videos are all Alip Ba Ta reactions. Then there's the small reaction channels, and these channels also get big views, or at least large numbers compared to their subscriber counts. But strangely enough, again, the numbers are only big on the Alip Ba Ta videos. That's a little bit strange, but you know, it could just be YouTube's algorithm. Then there's the guitar and gear dedicated channels, and this bit is the really interesting part for me. There's a large number of channels who have done one Alip reaction, and their channel has just turned completely into a reaction channel. So let's take a look at some of these. Alright, so I've got a few channels lined up that I want to just take a quick look at, and we'll see the trends that I'm talking about. So here's a channel called Addicted to Gear, kind of in the name, just under 20,000 subscribers, and what he's talking about is gear for the most part. His videos are getting between 200 and about 3,000 views, up until 1 week ago, where he did an Alip Ba Ta reaction. He got 45,000 views in that. Then he goes back to what he would normally do, 600 views. And then an Ali Bata reaction. Then back to what he normally does, and then he does a different reaction. But he's become a reaction channel because of the views that he received with the Alip videos. Here's another one, Quail Studios Guitar. Now this is more of a lesson orientated channel, but again we're getting a few hundred views per video up until an Alip Bata reaction. Then back to what we normally does, a couple hundred views, another Alip Bata reaction, 27,000. And this happens over and over again. There's too many channels to name. This is another example, Music Makes My Day. He was getting, again, gear orientated videos, and he was getting low numbers, but he didn't have a lot of subscribers. Getting between 30 and 600 views per video. Up until an Alip Bata reaction, 23,000. Then another one, 34,000. Then another one, 47,000. Then he goes back to what he normally does. And you would think with a boost in subscribers and a boost in viewers, nothing changes. And this happens again and again, and he goes back to another Alip Bata reaction. There's even channels that have just started like a week ago, and they're dedicated to reacting to Alip Bata videos. This guy's done 3 in a week. But out of all of them, I have to show you this one. This is Steve Guitar. Steve's got 42,000 subscribers, and you may notice that all his videos here are Alip Bata videos. And Steve's story is the same as all the others. He started out doing gear, he's doing videos for Glary guitars, acoustic giveaways, and then he does an Alip Bata reaction. 235,000 views. Then another one, 244,000 views. And then he's on to a good thing, he does another one, 331,000 views. Then he goes back to what he normally does. There's a big difference in viewership. And Steve is put in the position that all the others are put in too. He's got 2 choices. He can either continue with that, or he can go back into the comfort zone of Alip Bata reactions. Guaranteed views. And of course it is. 456,000 views. He tries again with a Fender video, 1,000 views. Steve has done so many Alip Bata reactions. He's reacted to over a quarter of Alip's catalogue. That well is going to dry up soon. All of his most popular videos are Alip Bata reactions. Now this whole thing has a couple of negative effects that I think we should talk about. The first being that once you start doing this and all your videos are in this genre, you can't really leave. The YouTube algorithm is going to kill off your views if you leave that genre, or it's going to be very hard to leave that genre. Mental health wise, I can't imagine it's particularly good for these guys who, a lot of them are for the first time getting huge numbers in their views, and that's going to affect their mental state. That's going to make them happy. And then once they release something that they'd normally do and it gets almost nothing in comparison, they're not going to feel good. And it's fine to do these reactions, but just remember that they're not there for you. The second you do something else, which is evident from all the others that we've looked at, the viewers go elsewhere. And that's probably not a very healthy place to be. Now this is the bit that's frustrating for me. I can't locate the reason or source of why this is happening. I could understand if it was instigated by Alip. He's got over 4 million subscribers. But he's never requested his viewers to watch reaction content of him. He's never said it on YouTube, there's no community posts, he doesn't have an Instagram, he's got a large Facebook page but has never said anything there. The Reddit community is empty. The only thing that I can find that maybe is adding to the influx of these reaction videos is a Facebook group. They call themselves the Alipers, they're the Alip Bata fan club, but even that's only 27,000 members. That isn't enough to explain these numbers. I can't figure it out, and the views aren't fake. They're real, they're not spiking. So, I don't know. I don't have an answer. But all I can say is if you want to make a reaction video to Alip's music or whatever, go for it. But don't think that those views are going to last. It's evident from so many other channels that are doing this. Learn from their mistakes. Get your quick views, but then get out. Or at least that's what I'd recommend you do. Alright, that was the video. Thank you for watching. If you want to subscribe, click the subscribe button, and if you want to like it, click the like button, or dislike it. I don't care. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.